They go to a flip bone look and a power run to the right side, and the Chiefs smash Mullings and throw him back. Big time hit by Nick Bolton. So the Titans now have 4th down and 1.5 yards at the Kansas City 44. Game previews. The Chiefs on a Christmas night game to take on the Denver Broncos. Now the Broncos have everything to play for, and for the Chiefs, it's a matter of just hours after losing to Tennessee 26-9 to try to staple something together to be competitive and try to upset the Broncos. I haven't seen this kind of challenge really since 2012.
Yeah, our circumstances right now are tough when you're thinking about all the injuries that we're dealing with. You come into this Tennessee game and lose your quarterback, Gardner Minshew, just mere plays into the game. Chris Oladokun likely going to make his first career start against Denver, and I think Chris kind of injected some life and some juice into the offense amidst some difficult circumstances once again here today against Tennessee. And he played well. I mean, 11 of 16 for 111 yards. He goes 5 for 5 for 40 passing yards at the end of the first half, leading the Chiefs to a field goal. Played well at times in the third quarter as well. Big opportunity here for Chris Oladokun, who's been biding his time for quite a while on the Chiefs practice squad.
How much do you think the drive at the end of the half, so you get a 14-yarder when you look at Hollywood Brown and then Xavier Worthy, both double-digit catches on that. But at the end of the half, to drive down and get the field goal was big for Chris Oladokun. But what does it do with the confidence of those guys around him that if I run my route, we protect Chris can make a play?
Yeah, I think it says everything, right? And our guys were playing hard through the entirety of the game against Tennessee. We could talk about numerous different players, guys like Xavier Worthy with that 28-yard catch and run, making guys miss despite the game really not going our way. He played hard. The defensive front seven, I think, played really hard against Tennessee. Nick Bolton had a sack. Chris Jones played good football. And when you have a guy like Chris Oladokun, who's been around for a long time and has been waiting for his opportunity to go out there and show what he can do, he's going to play this game like it's the Super Bowl, right? And when he's playing with that kind of energy, of course, it's going to inspire, I think, everybody around him, and they owe it to him to give them their all.
You know, he's going to be his biggest fan. In fact, at the Tennessee game on Sunday, I was hearing his sound behind me. It was Patrick Mahomes. I just felt like he was like, come on, Chris, because Chris has really helped Pat over the past 4 years he's been in the program, right? Yeah. And those guys are close. Patrick's going to do all he can to help Chris get ready for this game against the Broncos.
Yeah, I think Patrick is Chris's biggest fan going into this game. But for Chris and the entire team, really, player development is obviously important. But we can't have player development if we don't play clean football, right? And that's what hurt the Chiefs against the Titans. Only 43 offensive plays for the Chiefs against Tennessee because they go 1 for 9 offensively on third down, and they're penalized 10 times overall. This was our 5th game this season with double-digit penalties. No coincidence, we've lost all 5 of those games. I think the first goal for the Chiefs here in this game, with a lot of reserve players out there, let's go out there and play some clean football and see what happens from there.
The last thing I want to mention and get your comment on, the 3 interior offensive linemen for the Chiefs. Now, Asapole hasn't played. He hasn't hardly played football. Chu Godric hasn't hardly played football. I mean, he wasn't playing at University of Nigeria for 5 years. The fact that the interior 3 offensive linemen, I've seen Creed Humphrey be amazing over the past 5 weeks. We know it. Trey Smith was trying to win the game against Tennessee, and so is Kingsley Suamataia. Those 3 inside guys on the offensive line, to me, deserve mention as the Chiefs try to piece something together on Christmas night against Denver.
Yeah, well, we talked about playing with heart and with energy and with fire despite all the circumstances that we're dealing with right now. Those guys played with heart and energy against Tennessee. Didn't work out in the end, but still, you can't ever doubt their resolve and how badly they want to win. And I guarantee you, against a very good Broncos defensive front, I understand the Chiefs aren't playing for a whole lot in this game, but they're going to show up once again like it's the biggest game of the season.
So, it's Christmas night football, the Chiefs against the Broncos. He is Matt McMullen. I'm Mitch Holthus, voice of the Chiefs. We both want to wish you and your family a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. And thanks for joining us on the game preview.